Good morning, everybody. Today is the 6th of December, and my name is George Kosch. I'm CEO and one of the co-founders of Worldprofit with Sandy Hunter, our president. First thing I want to say is a huge congratulations on last month's sales champion, Linda Elsie. And that couldn't have happened without all of our incredible team of monitors. They're doing just a fantastic job. I listen in all the time. I have the monitor up on my other screen here, and I'm just absolutely impressed with how you folks are handling people that come in that really have no idea about how Worldprofit works. They're probably looking at the usual, which is 10,000 a week, do no work, everything's easy, and then they come in and they say, wow, you guys have, quite a system here. It's complicated but made simple because the monitors work as a great team. They introduce them to Worldprofit as a community and tell them, hey, look, go watch our video and find out about what this is. It's a training system, and we host a website for you, and we teach you about how to earn money in affiliate programs. So again, a big congratulations to not only Linda, but the entire team of monitors that her and Brian supervise. Just fantastic. My background is military. I started Worldprofit over 25 years ago, and it's been doing great. I now program and handle customer support, tech support, and our president, Sandy Hunter, she handles all kinds of tech support, customer support, everything like that. And we have a team of people who run our servers and our network, and I won't go into that because there's a lot. All kinds of things happen at Worldprofit. And again, that's why we're a monthly program. We had, every now and then support comes in, like, why is this a monthly program? Do I have to pay every month? It's like, yeah, you do, because this is a big deal. We support and manage and maintain our software, our services, our hosting, email services, you name it. It's pretty incredible what we do here, and we want people to come in on a monthly basis to start, and then when they get used to us, by all means, you can upgrade to a full year, prepay, save money, that kind of thing. That's how we've always done it. There was a time actually when we did, introduce people to the program with a kind of a 3-year, 5-year sort of thing, and we don't do that anymore. People are, of course, they can click and order a full year package. We find that many people that do that are returning customers that say, hey, you know what, I left, I want to come back, might as well do the year and save the money. Okay, so here's a big thing where when I thank the monitors, a lot of it isn't just about the front end sale to somebody coming in. It's about getting them through those first few days, just pointing them in the right direction and saying, listen, let's get you to lesson 3 after you pick your domain or you register a domain. It's up to you. Get you settled, and let's just do one thing. Let's get to lesson 3, watch the video, and kind of sit back and have the attitude that you're now going to learn how to run a business online, how to start a business, how to work those affiliate programs that you're in. But we're going to treat this like a business because we're not an opportunity. We had a guy that filled out a support ticket yesterday and said, listen, I invested in you and I never got anything back. And this was actually over a year ago. And he wanted his money back. And I was like, how do you respond to that, right? He was a silver member for a few months and he didn't do anything. Which, a lot of people come in with the attitude that this is some kind of an investment thing where you just put your money in, and we've heard of these before. One of them was a big one that caused a lot of problems, as we all know. And there's no such thing. That doesn't exist. If you want to invest money, go to a bank and ask them what their terms are for GICs or whatever bonds, or that's called an investment. This is an investment in yourself, if you will, and the best way to get started is to start on lesson 3, go through the video and do the video. Do some promotion. I can't tell you how many times I've just sent really nice emails to people saying, I looked at your ad tracker and you send out a posting, but let's do that more. Let's go down that list, and let's work, state-of-the-art mailer, Hercules. These are companies that we've been dealing with for years and years and years, and they're a great way to get started. Okay, there's traffic exchanges, there's safe lists. They're such a safe place to promote because they're run by great people, administrators, and it costs nothing if you want to get started in them and start promoting. And you can earn credits by clicking on emails and surfing web pages. There really are no strings attached. Upgrading in them is totally optional. It's up to you. But we've got a promo code center. We've got cool tools. We've got all kinds of ways to speed things up, make it easier for you to send out your ads. And let's face it, Facebook, Google, Yahoo, these are places where billions of hits and clicks happen. But the cost is enormous. It costs so much money to run an ad in Facebook and Google and Yahoo and Bing. It's just huge. It's enormously expensive. Like, why would anybody want to do that when there's another way? Upgrading at some of these sites is, they could charge you $50 a year, and they're listed there, and these are great sites. So do the video, do the promotion, get started that way, and once the ball's rolling, and again, you don't need to do anything except promote. You don't need to email people. You don't need to tell them about Worldprofit. There's always somebody, I want to contact them. If you really want to contact them, that's fine. Put your Skype address, phone number for Skype, that kind of a thing. But you don't need to do that. That's why we have the monitors in the member area. They're there 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And they're there not only to guide the leads that you bring in, the associates, they're there to help them, give them some support with, I don't know how to get, my free visitors. It's on the left menu under the goodie bag, that kind of thing. Again, the best proof I can give you is that not only have we been here for a quarter of a century, 25 plus years, but you're here. And you came here because of Lesson 3. Your sponsor followed Lesson 3, and presto, you're in here as a member now. Some of the promotion tools that I go over every week are right there on the top menu. Your ad tracker, and that's just all you're doing is you're confirming that you're doing the postings and that people are clicking. And believe me, they do click. There are thousands upon thousands of people in these sites. I know they work because we own and manage and administrate 18 of them, and they're great sites and they work. Okay, people are in there all the time. Sandy Hunter does the approvals for the ads, and there are a lot of ads that are put in there, and people earn credits by clicking on the ads and looking at them, and that's just something that's taken off on the internet, right? And it works. Cool Tools is your friend. It's on the top menu. Go over there right now to show you what I mean. I've done some changes that I'm going to go over with you, but you can see up here on the top menu, I even have to look for some of these things too. I was like, where's Cool Tools again? Oh yeah, but it's up there. Okay, the big stuff's up here. There's also an advanced menu here that you can always access if you want. That gives you some information. But again, the Cool Tools right here, you click on it and you can go through. You don't need to buy these things all. They're just things that I use that work. And one of the big ones is JitBit Auto Text, Postbox. If you are interested in screen capture software, it's here. Dropbox is great for hard drive space. There's just so many things in here. It's great. But my favorites are JitBit and Postbox for sure, and they're in here. If you're interested in like a wallet, like a Bitcoin wallet, Coinbase is your friend. I've been with Coinbase now for about 4 years, and it works great. Okay, we've got Traffic Hoopla. Many of these are members of Worldprofit. Okay, the owners of these sites are members, and they send traffic to us. Okay, so you've got all kinds of different things that you can look at in here. You don't need to buy all these things or anything by any means, but they're there for you. Link managers is a great tool. It helps you organize your links, and you just put them in different categories and things, and you can find again the link managers on this advanced menu here on the right. Okay, so you can see it there down in the L's. This is probably one of the biggest, I'm going to probably call gmail.com the email of the year. It works. You get all your email. You can whitelist. You never have a problem with it. I got to tell you a story. This is the most amazing thing. I'm a member of coin payments. We accept coin payments for people who want to pay with cyber money, like Bitcoin. And I couldn't get when you go to log in there, they send you an email. And the email went to george@worldprofit.com, which I don't really use. It just forwards to my Gmail. And I wasn't getting the email. Our system was blocking the IP address. So I said to them, that's weird. Why would I run the mail server. So I said to the guy, well, what kind of mail servers are you guys using? He said, oh, we use SendGrid and Amazon. That's weird. I wonder why that's being blocked. Bottom line is, there is a system out there that doesn't block anything, and it's called Gmail. And they put a ton of stuff in your spam folder, so you do have to watch your spam folder, but it's great. When you find something in there, you say, this isn't spam, and then you whitelist it. And you can filter messages forever from these sources, and it works great. Okay, so trust me on this one. If you're using Yahoo, you're losing $1,000 a year, and you will probably miss renewal notices, credit card expiry notices. They all get flushed and blocked by Yahoo and Comcast and Hotmail. Don't use them for that stuff. Use Gmail. I switched my coin payments to my Gmail account. And I've done that with everything. It all goes to Gmail because it works. Okay, so let's talk about what we're going to do today. Guess what? There's a new landing page builder template that I added, and I'm going to add another one, and I'll talk to you about it. Okay, so if we go in here, you can access the landing page builder under website management. It's right here, landing page builder. And you can scroll all the way down to the bottom. And you can see last week I added this one here, which is, again, just a modern, responsive landing page. Same with this one. And you can see I just use the same wording in here because this is like a default. Like when you set one up, it sets it up as the default. Right? It puts all these colors in and everything. That way you have a place to start. And you can see right here, it comes up and it does that. And I just did my own background, and you see you can change the texture of the background down in here. I'm going to put a video up when I get the third one done. The third one will be a video. It's going to look like this. It's going to have the same sort of background and hue and things like that. You're going to be able to put words in. This one has an optional logo, which I'm going to talk to you about. And again, name and email and sign me up. You can use this with your autoresponder if you're a Platinum member. And of course, you have all the fonts in the world and everything like that. What I'm going to do with the video one is the same. It's just going to have all the wording, and it's going to have a little box here where you can put a video as an option. Well, not as an option. You'll need to use a video because it'll be a video landing page that will change when people come to the site. And when people click on the video, it will expand into a larger window and people can watch the video. All right, and then they can sign up if they're interested. So you'll be able to do that. Now, there are companies out there where you can have chat widgets and where a little person comes up here and they talk. You can add all of those things to these pages because I've got a little code box down here. Do you see this where it says add code? So you can expand it there. You can put your code in here. It could be tracking code, analytics code. It's totally up to you. All right, so you can do all of these things here. You can also, again, attach your autoresponder where it says Worldprofit autoresponder. You just select that, hit save, and then it will let you pick one of your autoresponders. You could change, the sign me up, page width, show your navigation bar. You can put your photo on the page if you want, that sort of a thing. The logo URL is really neat. I just picked this URL. I can change this to a S if I want. There we go, and just keep it as associates, just to keep all the logo and everything secure. But in this area here, your logo URL, I will probably put a link here to say, make sure that you go in here and under website management again, I'll just open a new tab. And you can go in here to the image hosting. I'll put a link to the image hosting on the landing page. But you can go in here and we'll host your logo. All you have to do is choose the file off your computer. It could be a header or whatever you want. It will size it, and it goes on there. Okay, and you'll get the link right there, or PNG. You'll get the link, and you can put it onto the landing page and use that as a logo up there. And yes, I will do that too, Will. I'm going to have the same thing. It's going to be a fourth one for ebooks. And it'll allow you to put an ebook up and have it so that, when you receive the lead, it will mark it as ebook, and you'll have to send them the ebook. But that's the best way to do it, because there's a million ebooks, and you guys can post them everywhere. I'll work on a system where maybe it can, just say once they sign up, it can go to that page and say, here's your ebook. But it's a lot easier to do it where you control it. That way you do the follow-up with them, right? Or you can attach it to an autoresponder, which is the best way to do it. That way, for example, if they fill out this page, say that you have a landing page and it says on here there's an ebook, which again, I'll be setting that up for you. You'll have a picture of the book, and then the same thing, you'll have the wording and the sign up. But if you tie it to an autoresponder, it's great, because then they get your auto-response. And you can make the URL that they go to after whatever URL you want, where they can download the book. Okay, so I'll have videos and help files for more. You can do whatever you want, Ravi, with the image hosting service. You can have as many images as you want. There's no limit. Okay, and the image hosting service is also, as you know, a hosting service for your ebook. So you can put your ebook up here too, right? You see how it says PDF? So you can have your ebook hosted here too. That way, when the landing page comes out for the ebook in the modern, responsive, you can do it. That too. And there's also other ebook hosting pages too, by the way. Like these are, there's one here. There's also several of them right here. Here's another one. Here's another one for your specific ebook. Okay, so you can use those anytime you want. But I will have a more modern design available coming up. One here and one here. And again, these are good for any ebook in existence. You can, do whatever you want with it. Okay. Oh, no, Ravi, no. That just gets into a whole world of trouble. People they'll import 10 bad images or something, and it won't work. So just do them one at a time. All right, that's just the way it's going to be with that. Any near San Bernardino? I'm not quite sure what you're looking for. Ebooks? Who knows? Okay, so there's a lot of stuff coming down with the new landing pages that I'm going to put on. And again, if you look at these landing pages here, they change, right? For if you look at them in a mobile device, okay, they work out really good, right? Alrighty. I want to talk about the 18-site multi-commission system because it's really cool and it's generating a whole bunch of interest. I find it easiest to just go to the goodie bag and click on it right there on the left menu. What's really neat about this is if you already have accounts in any or all of these sites, of course you use those, right? You go to the activate and it'll say here, if you already have an account, enter the email. You don't need to sign up again, right? And if you did happen to accidentally try to sign up again and your email is already found in the system, it will also let you know and it'll send you an activate link. All we're doing is I'm activating you in this system for one reason. Money. Because for the last year, people have been upgrading in these sites like crazy. They do all the time, hundreds of them. They're also buying credits. They're paying for ad packages, which include like traffic and banners and all this stuff. And that money is stored in this system. That's why I hooked everything into one. So it's super important that if you have an account, you put your Gmail in here, activate it. If you're not using Gmail, what I would recommend you do is contact support and we'll have to change everything over. Like if you're using Yahoo, you're probably blocked out of the account anyways, right? Because, you know, like I said, Yahoo and they just block everything. In our system, it marks the account as suspended, okay? So go through with this, and then what you'll find is you'll click on a commission report and you'd be amazed you might have money. Many people have done that and they're seeing great results. Anybody who currently is in any of these that wants to check their commissions out has to sign up as an associate and register in the system. And that's another benefit to you, because if you've signed up 25 people into any of these, they have to sign up and the system will detect that you're activated and they'll be associate, they'll sign up under you. They'll turn into one of your associates. Okay? And so for Bobby Joe, all you have to do is just fill out a support ticket and let me know what the username of the account, the details of the account, and we will process the upgrade. Something that you should know, and I'm going to tell you, is I'm somebody that really likes to know that people, you know, when they log in, they actually read what is there. And if you do log into some of these sites, you can see that there's a message in there that says, for example, with profit ad links, if I go to the login here, I think my account's still good, hopefully. I just skip through. Nice to see people are using the landing page. So if you look here, do you see where it says, did you know that if you're a current Worldprofit Silver or Platinum member, you get a free upgrade? And then it says only current, and then you log in and request an upgrade. All I need from you, obviously, is your username, which is here. I'll probably add a note about that, maybe, just to say, you know, I need your username. Okay, and I'll process the upgrade for you. The reason that some of these are like that is originally we did this for the 12 sites. Okay, like everything says 12. And what I did as we were building these sites was I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to reward people for coming in and actually reading what it says. That they have a pulse, right? That they're actually doing the promotion, because people come in and they go, oh yeah, I'm working hard, I'm doing everything. And they go, well, did you read what it says when you logged? Oh, actually, yeah, I haven't logged in anywhere. I haven't done anything. Well, you can tell. So I put these little notes up here, and believe it or not, a ton of you, and we have 2 people who can't see. They're blind, and they use screen readers to actually, both of them have come in. So there's no excuse to not do this. Okay, so again, you log into these sites and they say, oh, and you look up here and you go, oh, well, I'm free, but I'm a current silver or platinum. So you come in, you log in to your member area, and you say, hey, give me the upgrade. And we do. It works. Okay. Once you come in here, there's some ad copy that you can use to promote. Once you check your commission report and you say, give me my commission, it goes into pending for a couple of days, and then the commission paid, you can see what's being paid, and that will show up on the top menu under commissions. Okay, and you'll see it in, whatever month you're in. Okay, and it gets added onto your commissions. And then you get it through all these different ways that we pay you. Okay, one of the monitors yesterday was on, and he loved it. You got to love the system that you're in, because people say, well, how do we get paid? Say, we pay you all kinds of different ways. You can get a check, you can get PayPal, you can get an e-transfer if you're in Canada, solid trust pay, direct bank wire, Bitcoin, right? How many other ways are there to pay somebody, right? There's pretty much, that's it. There's not a lot of other ways to pay people. And I love it. So it's all there. So when people, come into the system now, there's 18 new ways of generating income, and it's fabulous. The big thing here with this system is if you just watch the help video, read the instructions here, it's so much easier than you might think. Just 18 different ways to make money. And somebody said, listen, I want to promote all these sites at once. Is there any way to do it? Sure there is. It's called the Worldprofit Associate Program. Right? They come in, they click on the goodie bag, and guess what? Everything they sign up for, it's under you. So you're really promoting everything when you go into the associate area, right? Like when you promote. So you can go to the ad examples, and you'll notice that we have 18 streams of income with just a few clicks. And you can also use your own landing page builder to promote the same thing. All right? Oh, how to get those monthly traffic injections. Traffic injections. Wow, there's lots. They're right here under traffic control. And you'll then click on the next one, which is traffic injections, which you'll notice they're all listed here. So as you register, do me the biggest favor, write them down. You can see I have notes. I do notes all the time, every day. I've got it all in here. If I showed you the books I've got, this one's full. It's got notes from years gone by about stuff, accounts that I've booked, and emails, and I know where they are. They're in here. And I've also got another book over here, which I'm not going to bother showing you because it's under a bunch of paper. This one is, I still got half. If you're not using a notepad to take notes on these things, throwing away a lot of money. That's all I can say. So stay organized with this. Make sure that you know what your usernames are for the accounts. Only exception is, of course, Quantum Safe List is a number. And that's my fault. I designed it that way because numbers are really good. People, I know everybody does usernames, and these are all scripts that, I've modified them a lot, but I like numbers because they're just, this is your number and that's it. Okay, but anyways, go through these, make sure you get them, and every month you'll see your date. You have a date up here, and you come in and you get your traffic injection. All right. Yes, you get all kinds of solo ads and everything. If you're a platinum member. And I'll talk to you about that because we have a great end of year offer is always on because it's the end of the year. 1 year silver and 1 year platinum. Prepaid saves you over 60%. Well, as much as 60% over the standard monthly rate. If you're interested, send in a support ticket for a quote. And Deborina, fill out a support ticket if you wish to prepay for a full year. Okay? That's the way to go. All right? Again, Gmail, I always put that up there. The I wanted to also mention, I didn't put this in my my notes here. I'm not quite sure why. Let me see. Maybe I didn't save my last note here. Oh, watch this. I'm going to save this. And we're going to update that. Watch this. So we go to today's topic and member area updates. What I've done is this took a long time for me to kind of settle into, is that I have this modern version of the member area. And when it comes right down to it, it's got things that slide and move and do all these magical things. And the problem with it is it's tedious. I don't know how many of you have been to these new modern sites, where they've got a million things going on. And then, of course, the Google ads pop up and the this and this and that. And I don't know about you, but I feel like walking into one of their offices and just taking 5 minutes with someone and saying, listen, could you just wipe that out and, give us back something from the 90s where you actually clicked on something and you got what you clicked on and you didn't get like 6 ads and you got to buy this and there's a special on that. So these sliding things and everything, as I'm programming, this is really bugging me. Get out of my way. And then I realized, well, I think I'm just going to stick with this, but modify it. So one of the things I did was, for example, this little arrows here, you click on them and the menu disappears. So if you're on a tablet and you're working in your prospect manager and you've seen the left menu and you just want it to go away, and if you want to come back, it'll come back. Just click on that. There it is again. Same with this menu, the right-hand menu. It gives you more room if you want it. There might be some formatting issues, like I even saw one right away here where I've got this right menu and I'm clicking on this and it works here. But you'll notice if I go back to the home page, do you see how there's oh, now it seems to work. Anyways, there's going to be little things like that. If you are working on a page and you think, the formatting is kind of wonky, let me know with a ticket, please, and I'll fix it. The site is enormous. What I also did, and Linda Elsie probably remembers this, is she didn't know this, but I have it so that the left menu now used to build itself differently on different, it took hours to get that fixed. But the top sellers list and everything kind of went funny. It's all good now. Okay, so I also had to put a 25 instead of a 24 on there, and poor me, I know, world's smallest violin. This is my job, this is what I do, and I love doing it. I also put a little image up here, just because it's cool, and this is big, people look at their picture. Now, I get a double take here, right, because I've got that low, so let's pretend, you're in here, and you don't see this image. Well, you always look at your image, right, and you'll notice up here your badge. Well, we have a lot of you that, I don't know why, but you sign up again as an associate. Or you get, you get an email from another account that you used to be an associate in, and you click on it and it logs you in, and oh, what happened? Well, now you're going to look over there, and to get your picture in, you just go to the profile area and you can load a picture. But the bottom line is, I want you to get used to seeing that. Right? That way you're in the member area and that your badge is your silver or your platinum, and we're all happy that way, right? Does that make sense? I tried to do some stuff with this and it didn't work, so I'm going to leave this alone. I was going to tab it and make it all fancy, but there's probably about 3,000 lines of code that run this and this. And then I don't want to talk to you about this because that's more code, and then there's special showcase and stuff. I'm going to just leave it the way it is for now. It's quite a job to mess with these things because they're really complex. What I do plan on doing, however, is modernizing some of the ways that the tables show themselves. And I know this looks good, this is fine, but it'll just be a little bit more modern looking, but in very, very subtle ways. Okay, it's just so that we can, if somebody comes in, now I know people use phones. You're never going to get a good member area anywhere on a phone if anything, it's frustrating for all things on a phone, don't you find? I go to Home Depot, and I'd rather go just ask somebody, hey, where is this? Because you go into these things and now on a tablet, yes, the member area looks good. So I'm going to make it so that some of these tables and things are more responsive to people on tablets. Not going to worry about phones. Like I said, phones, everybody's getting, that opening one now, the Samsung coming out, and the Huawei has the opening phones. I think those are the future. I think a lot of people are going to have them when they get mainstream, because they just give you a bigger screen. Okay, and yeah, laptop is the best, or computer, desktop computer. It's always going to be the best, because you got to remember, this is your business, right? You're not in Facebook. Like, even Facebook kind of sucks in a little tiny phone, right? You'd rather have the full thing. So anyways, that's just my opinion, but I'm updating the member area. Okay, so if you see something a little crazy, just let me know, and I'll fix it right away. Again, end of year for the silver and platinum. What do you get with the platinum? Well, you get double the commission. You get the autoresponder, which, as I said, ties into those beautiful new landing pages. Like I said, I'm going to add the one for the video and the one for the ebook. Those will be coming out, and you'll get an email about them. Get the ClickBank Superstore and Sales Manager, which are thrown in with the upgrade. The Advanced Ad Tracker, which you can find out about if you wish. It's under the website management, and you can click on Advanced Tracker right there. And if you log in, you can get kind of a little overview of it right here. And again, this is Worldprofits. The custom domain, all you have to do is fill out a form, and we'll make it so that it's something like track.georgekosch.com, which is my domain name. Your domain name you can still use in this, right? So if you're a silver or platinum member, this can be made so that it tracks off of your domain name. Or you could just use WP Tracker. It's up to you. Okay. And for the autoresponder, if we want to use it with, say, ClickFunnels instead of Aweber, GetResponse, yeah, the best thing to do is, if you want to, say, for example, you go under the ad examples here and you want to tie in these pages, you click on Show Advanced Area and go all the way to the bottom here, and it's for this one, Other Autoresponder Lists. You can see a video here. All you're going to do is you're just going to put the landing page URL in to the other list, and you're going to put in a title. That's it, and just make sure you click Activate and then Update. Okay, so I just picked Rocket Responder. I got a free account there just to show people what to do. Okay, make sure this one works though. Make sure that landing page works in whatever, like ClickFunnels or anything like that, for sure. Okay. Anyways, back to the, this is a very advanced tracker, and it shows you, what's happening with where people are coming, clicking on your links and things like that. And you can see I use Easy Hits for You, for example, and I tracked 168,000, and that's all just for Fast Track. Okay, so there's all kinds of stuff. Okay, so it's very powerful. Okay, you get that with upgrading to Platinum. Mega traffic injections every month. As you saw, VIP bonus area, which is over here on the left menu. I will be adding all kinds of products in here. I might even add a product vault, like just a vault of stuff where I can just load it in and you can access it whenever you want. All right. I have a site that I used to be a member of, and I'm probably going to rejoin it again. And they release PLR every day. If anybody wants to know, I might put it under Cool Tools. As a matter of fact, I probably will. The only problem is it's expensive. It's I think it's still $47 per month, but you can access so many things in there. It's insane. I used to be a member, but I just ran out of time because I was doing this stuff. But I do, this is how I built the vault and stuff like that from many of the products I got from there. This product vault that you see here, many of these things came from there. Okay. So I might do like a special vault just for platinum members. Yeah, PLR, insane, just crazy stuff. Somebody asked me about selling PLR and what you would do, like how do you sell like a book or something? Well, number one, you could do it through the autoresponder, right? You would put a picture of it and say, are you interested? They fill it in, they get on the autoresponder, and then you would send them a link to purchase it or give them a free report. Okay, that's what autoresponders were designed for. There's also an incredible way that you can, and I gotta do a million videos, right? I'm gonna do a video about this, but it's a way to do it with WordPress, which is down here, which requires a bit of work, but you can get a WordPress blog, and then you can add a builder to it. The one that I use is called Elementor, and you have the ability using that to build pages and put images up and put buttons in and say, here, you can buy this. There's work involved with doing that, but if you really have your heart set on selling, like, say, 5 PLR products that you really like, by all means, okay? But the biggest thing I would do is an autoresponder. Like, I would go in here, and I wouldn't limit myself when I created a sequence. For example, say I create a new sequence. I would make it so that it was generic. That way you could add different products to the same sequence where the same people would get them. Does that make sense? So to say, here's my vault of products, come up with something and then add them to it and say, here, get these things. Here are the order links for each one of them. Make sure in all of your autoresponder letters that you always give people ways to contact you. Say, here's my Facebook page, here's my Skype number or Skype username. That way they can communicate with you. People buy from people. They don't buy from websites. You go to these sites and you get to know people. Well, I bought all kinds of products and services from people because I trust them as vendors. So, okay. Make sure you check out the message center because there's some really good deals here. Look at this December upgrade offer, double your commissions. Okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about. All kinds of different things here. Okay, and again, I want to also acknowledge, not only Linda Elzey as a top seller, but we also, last month, Victor Walfor did great. Brian Armstrong is up there, Bruce Ray, Bill Darton, Emo Basista, Howard Martell, the Reverend Annette Lacey, William Elder Buck, Barbara Thor, Bill Carr, all kinds. The list goes on and on and on. It's so far I have to scroll down an extra page. Bobby Joe, you're in there making sales. Todd McCart, Ronnie Young, Riel Chiray. Okay, so you're all doing fantastic. There's so many names on the sellers list. Okay, and Linda Polk, exactly. Fill out these when you join these sites here. Make sure that you put in your usernames. You can see the URL right here. So when you log into a certain site, you're kind of looking for that URL right there, right? Are there any questions? Deborina says, what is PLR? Called private label rights. To give you an idea of it, it gives you the right to resell something, mostly ebooks, because you purchase the rights to sell it and keep all the money. So it's sort of like an affiliate program, but you purchase rights to a product that the vendor, the creator of the product, says it's okay to do. Now the creator of the product makes money because they sell you the product and charge you a little more for the rights to sell it. Okay? And it's a concept that came because of the internet, because of digital products. So you have the right to sell them, just like all the products in the vault. Okay, and it just has the name PLR, private label rights. There's also master resell rights, okay, MRR, which means that not only can you resell the product, but you can resell the product with PLR rights included, like you're the vendor of the product, like you built the product. So there's two levels. Do they work? Yes. Are you going to be able to pay your mortgage off selling? Probably not. But it can mean an extra couple $50, $100 a month, which pays for stuff. And there's just so many things that the internet has made possible. And yeah, there's rebrandable rights to products too, where you can take, for example, an ebook and make yourself the author or co-author. You pay for the rights to do that. Now, why would you do that? Why not? If somebody's offering, do you really truly think that these movie stars write their books? They have ghostwriters, okay? And those are decorated writers. And you can also do that yourself. You can get ghostwriters all over the internet. We get offers every month from people saying, can we write for worldprofit.com? You post our article, put our name on it, but we'll make it about home business, how to make money online, work from home. So ghostwriters, that's kind of the same thing as rebrandable rights. Again, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Caleb, no, you get a traffic injection 1 month after you join, because you get all the bonuses when you go to lesson 3 and you fill out for your bonuses. Those are that's like your first traffic injection, is not only upgrades at every site, but you also get traffic when the upgrade is processed. Okay, so then after a month goes by, you get your traffic injection, which is more traffic to the sites. Okay, so I know I had to explain that to somebody, and they couldn't believe it. They're like, what do you mean? And I said, well, when you sign up for a site, you go to lesson 3 and it tells you that you get an upgrade. And he said, but I just want a traffic injection. And I said, yeah, that's how you get it. You after about 10 back and forths, I said to the guy, I took a screenshot and I go, have you read lesson 3? And he said, oh, I must have missed that. I thought, okay, well, now you're not missing it. Like I fed it right to the guy on his screen, like, did you read this? And there's arrows pointing to it, right? I get a chuckle out of that because it's true, like our system is really, really, really based on lesson 3, coming to this one little area here and just reading what it says. And of course, this guy was ecstatic, right? Because I said to him, well, you know what your first traffic injection is? It's this. You get free upgrades, and on top of that, we add traffic when we process the upgrades. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then a month later, he goes, well, say I don't stay for the month. Sorry, but I hope you do. The whole idea of this is it's a business, right? It's a monthly program that you learn and you build, and I come and I do a weekly workshop. So if you want to yell at me, you can show up in the workshop and say, I'm yelling at you, and I'll believe you. You really are yelling. I can't hear you, but I'll just pretend. I'll even fake a headache if you want. Oh, you're yelling so badly at me, like my system. So what if we've spent 25 years building this? It's no good, right? So anyways, it's Christmas. Everybody's going to stay happy. Expect people to be a little bit, a little on edge. Everybody gets on edge around Christmas, right? A lot of stress and families and stuff like that. So for all of you monitors, just give it that extra bit of softness, because it's a stressful time for a lot of people. However, I will say sales, fantastic. Okay, the sales are going great. Good. I can't even tell you, we've been on this sales explosion since early in the year. It was a shock to me. I have my phone with me, not with me now, but I'm out on the golf course, right? Because I like my exercise. I walk, I hit, play golf, and I'm getting these text messages saying silver, 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 and I'm like, you know what I mean? You kind of bang on your phone and go, is something wrong with this? Like, how can there be so many sales in the middle of summer? Everybody's hot and they're not at a computer, but apparently, or evidently, they were. So December is fantastic. November was, again, a record-breaking month of sales. You know it was because you guys saw the sales. And December is off to a really good start. Okay, so yeah, it's just fantastic. And yeah, we'll get Santa in the LBC. I don't want to put him in there too early, but you remember with the fireplace? I've always kept that one. I like the fireplace where the fire moves. An animated GIF file, right? And I will get Santa in there. It's going to be nice and warm and cozy. How about we start doing that on the 10th? Okay, let's start that on the 10th. We'll just have Santa in there and we'll have all that good stuff. Okay. I might even do like a background. The problem is, I know you guys don't know this, but this member area here, there's like 3 million lines of code that do this. So when I go in there and I say, oh, let's just do a background, and wait, as soon as I do something, support tickets roll in as fast as you can count them, right? Oh, what happened? The page doesn't do da. So I'm very, very careful when I mess with anything. And those little banners with Santa are great because they're from last year, so I just uncomment them and they show up, right? And I don't need to worry. They're going to work and everything's good. But that's where we're going. So anyways, I'm going to sign off. Looks like it's about 10 to 10 Central here. If there are, or 10 to 10 Eastern time. If there are any other questions that I've missed, fill out a support ticket. I'll be happy to get in touch with you. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff happening. Upgrades, December, fantastic. Christmas, I'm going to be setting up some new landing pages. I'm going to do the video for them all, and it's going to be great. Okay, so all kinds of stuff happening. All right, thanks a lot.